What's up, YouTube? Loki's free. We're back in the present, and I have a feeling things are about to get a little crazy. So I'm gonna switch up the channel a little bit in how I do videos. Instead of having a chapter reaction and then a separate video with a chapter review, I'm just gonna kind of combine them. So at the beginning of each of my chapter reactions, I'll have like a 5 to 10 minute review of the previous chapter. And if anything super interesting stands out, I'll, extend the review if needed, just to make the workload a little bit easier on myself so I can stay consistent with making these videos. And if you ever want to see me expand my chapter reviews into their own videos again, just let me know. So starting off, chapter 1171, Ragnar. It was a pretty solid chapter. I'm glad that we're finally back in the present. But a few things that I wanted to talk about from that chapter specifically. One, Emu. It seems as though Emu took some residual damage whenever the Gorosei got sent back to Mary Joas via Joy Boy's hockey knot. And in chapter 1171, we see that when Harald gets taken out by Loki, Emu also takes some damage from Harald being taken out. Now, I think this may give us a clue to how to defeat Emu, because now I'm thinking, what if you need to take out all the Deep Sea and Deep DC Covenant members to weaken Emu enough to actually be able to defeat them? That's just one thought I have. Also, it's a little confusing to me because you would think if Emu is giving out his powers to other people and those people are defeated, you would think Emu would get that power back. So you think Emu would actually get stronger by getting those powers back and not be suffering damage from whenever they get taken out. So it's kind of hard to say. Next, Emu saying that Elbaf is of the D. It makes complete sense since the Elbaf giants tend to worship Nika and are very close with characters like Shanks, Gabon, Luffy. So it'll be interesting to see if any of the giants are actually of the D clan or they just have a really close bond. But I wouldn't be surprised if a few of the giants were of the D, or if Joy Boy himself could have been a giant, because we've all seen Emu open the giant vault and we see the giant straw hat inside of there being frozen. So I wonder if there's a connection there somehow. And the last point I want to bring up from chapter 1171 is Ragnar. Now, when we originally saw Ragnar, of course, we all compared it to Mjolnir and we saw that it had, thunder abilities. But now seeing Loki use the Niflheim attack and seeing that it can use multiple elements, I wonder if it has fire, wind, earth potentially. So I'm really excited to see what all Ragnar can do. So chapter 1171, I'm going to give it a good solid 8 out of 10. It's awesome to see Loki free. It's finally great to be like back in the current timeline of One Piece. Like, I'm really looking forward to seeing Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Loki, maybe even Gabon if he gets back up, go against Emu and the Holy Knights that are still left on Elbaf. It's going to be really interesting to see how they handle them and if their hockey is able to do the necessary damage to put them down. But yeah, chapter 1171, it was pretty awesome. I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10. But moving on, here we are, One Piece, chapter 1172, The Elbaf I Admire. I am super excited. I cannot wait to see what happens. But I don't want to talk your ear off. I am Crownless D King. I appreciate y'all for joining me. Let's get it. One Piece, chapter 1172, The Elbaf I Admire. Any day I see Bon Clay is a good day. If my friends are not like Bon Clay, I don't want them. Cover request by Pizza Maru. Some swans rummaging through Bon Clay's cosmetics and putting on makeup. That's pretty good. I like how this swan has a straw hat and then this one has a crown. Because I don't care what anyone says, Bon Clay is a king. For the sacrifices he's made twice for the straw hats, nah. I feel like Bon Clay should be an honorary Straw Hat member. Like, there's not many characters like Loki. I don't want Loki to join the Straw Hats. Hot take. Yamato. I don't want Yamato to join the Straw Hats. Hot take. Vivi is maybe the only one just because we were with Vivi for so long and she really got that bond with the crew. I'd be okay with her being an actual member of the Straw Hats, but there's not too many characters that I like. I can just point out and be like, yeah, that's who I want to be a Straw Hat. But Bon Clay, he's one of them. Like, he got caught by the Marines to let the Straw Hats go, and he stayed back on Impel Down to be able to let them through the gates. Nah, Bon Clay is him. All right, but that's enough glaze. Let's get it. The lift ascends to the Sun Realm, where there are 3 foes up there. Their objective is clear. They plan to abduct 10 children from Elbath, and take them to the Holy Land. The children will serve as living shields, leverage to turn the warriors of Elbath into battle thralls. 3 humans did all this? To think that not even the giant warrior pirates or Yasan could stop them. Sorry, I have no excuse. They may be kids, but they're still giants, right? How can 3 people our size move them? One of the 3 is a woman with a strange arrow ability. The children are unable to resist her. They just kept marching towards the West Village harbor. It's all over if they reach a ship and escape to sea. It'll all come down to that. I'm rooting for the Straw Hats. I'm rooting for the Giants, and I hope they get back the kids. But I don't know, like... Emu's there, the 3 Holy Knights are there, who are very powerful. Like, I know the Straw Hats are capable, but I don't know if they're going to be able to stop them from getting the kids. And the Holy Knights already have a huge head start. Since the main fighting force of the Straw Hats were listening to Loki's whole speech, the Holy Knights already have a huge head start. So it's going to be hard for the Straw Hats to catch up, defeat the Holy Knights and Emu who are there, and save the kids. I hope I'm wrong, but I think the kids are actually going to get taken. At least one of them. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they got away with like Colin or Colin, however you pronounce his name. I guess we'll see. They just keep marching towards the West Village harbor. It's all over if they reach a ship and escape to sea. It'll all come down to that. Why can't we just take back the kids? One of the 3 is a man named Summers. I know a bit about him. He became a briar man after eating the thorn fruit. He can freely manipulate vines with sharp thorns. The vines can become transparent, and he's wrapped them around the children, so we can't grab them. That's cruel. Indeed, they're as tough as iron. If we clumsily try to get the kids to break their line formation, they'll turn into pincushions. It's been set up so that they'll hurt each other. And on top of that, the last one seems to have the power to make nightmares come true. The things the kids find scary have come to life to prevent their escape. The kids may appear to just be waddling around in broad daylight, but it seems impossible for anyone to stop them. The intruders have set up some sort of twisted game with their 3 abilities. We'll save those kids no matter what. Seems like the quickest solution is to target the 3 ability users. Even if they're as immortal as they claim, there should be a way to take them down. We could try trapping them, or crushing them, maybe even eating them. Haha, sounds promising. Let's do this. It's the Sun Realm. Prepare to disembark. Whoa. Thunk. Huh? This is beyond anything I imagined. Are there no limits to these nightmare monsters? Look at that. Is that the great Eric? Dorry and Brogy were aborted earlier, leading the charge with their crew, but they were shot down by those monsters. That can't be. Is that you, Harden? Kashi-san. I'm glad you're okay. I was in the realm of the dead. Tell me what's going on. You won't believe this. Listen closely. Dorry and Brogy are trying to kill Elder Ja Rule. They all went crazy. Please, you've got to stop them. Kashi-san, how about the children? Ripley and the others went after them, but we've had no word on their status. The kids may have already reached the harbor by now. Hey, Roto, listen. What? Bjorn was taken. This is bad. My little brother is one of the hostages? Roto, I'll join you. Me too. Hey, Kashi. Which way's the school? Nami-san and the rest should be close. Can you see the fire? It's coming from both the school and the library. Why is it on fire? Anyway, you said Dorry and Brogy have gone crazy? That's right. Please hurry. Elder Ja Rule's in trouble. All right, so we got a map of everything going on. So we got the school and library on fire. Saul. We got the current location of Gabon, Chopper, Zoro, Sanji, and the new giant pirates. West Village over here with Ja Rule. I'm guessing these are like Dorry and Brogy, or that could be Emu. That may be Emu. Seems like these are the kids. Heading towards the ship, Oast Castle. Okay. Walrus School and Owl Library. Near the library, the Straw Hats. I doubt Chopper will be back anytime soon. And Brook's gone off somewhere. He must be up to something. The library is burning down. We need to get rid of these arrows before the kids are carried off. Master Dorry, Master Brogy, I can't stand seeing you like this. Kill Jaw Rule. Please stop, captains. Open your eyes. The Domi Reversi possess giant pirates and root West Village. Child rescue team. Hang in there, kids. Be gone, you vile creatures. Hostage group. We're heading to the harbor. We're heading to the harbor, aren't we? If we get there, no whining. We're warriors of Elbaf. But we're not warriors. West Village. If you want to run, run. We have no choice. Elder Jaw Rule. Captain Dorry and Brogy won't listen to us anymore. I won't retreat. There's still something I've got to tell Elbaf. Gotcha. Listen, people of Elbaf, I will tell you everything before I die. Elder Jaw Rule, our late dear King Harald, always believed in Elbaf coming together with the rest of the world, and that led to his attempt to join the world government. But his efforts were shunned and betrayed. 14 years ago on that fateful day, Elder Jaw Rule, I saw it all with my very own eyes. Harald and all those soldiers were killed by the act of a demon. Harald struggled to his last breath to keep Elbaf from falling into that demon's hands. Wait, so Loki didn't kill our king? I held my tongue, fearing that our people would rise up in revenge, leading us into an untimely war our king never wanted. Loki took the people's anger upon himself when he sailed out to sea. He may have always been boorish, but he is innocent. That's the gist, but it's not quite how I'd put it. Don't get carried away, Elder Jaw Rule. What? Now today, 3 new demons have appeared to subjugate our nation. I had hoped this matter was behind us, but we are once more in need of great power. Seems this job's over. Guess I'll go back to sleep. I'm speaking to you now, demons. You can take our culture and history, but let our little ones go. If you think this act will crush our spirit, you've made a grave mistake. We will not show you the same patience Harald did. You speak of subjecting us and picture our people to be your slaves. Who the hell do you bastards think you're dealing with? Forgive me, little ones. Cover your ears if you can. Well said, Ja Rule. The Elbaf I admire would never bend the knee. If the Harley prophecies are true, the world is bound to face a great divide one day. So be it. From this day forward, all Elbaf will stand against the world government. Did you really think some thorns, illusions, and this little reversey game would be enough to make us bow? I like this geezer. I bet you do. 300 years ago, he was known as the strongest being to ever hail from these waters. We will never submit to your dominion. What say you, proud warriors of Elbaf? Well said, Elder Ja Rule. Gya, the Elbaf I know and love is back. We get it already, Usopp. Focus on getting rid of these damn arrows. We will protect the peace Harald dreamed of. Yeah, we're finally here. They said if we get caught up between them, it's over. Don't worry. I have a plan, Zoro! A spark of resistance flares. One Piece, chapter 1172, end. And there's no break. I'm so excited. Nah, that was a good chapter. Yo, this is gonna be interesting. I'm really looking forward to see how this is gonna turn out. I'm kind of worried for Dorry and Brogy though, because Zoro doesn't know how to hold back. Like, he has no chill. And he's grabbing on Enma? Yeah, nah. They're cooked. Yeah, this was a solid chapter. Things are finally like coming together. It seems like we got a plan. Everybody know what to do. We know where we're headed. We know who our opponents are. Nah, this should be a good one. Why does it look like Emu is like grabbing their tail here? It's so weird. Yeah, we learned a little bit. So it seems like Brook is off doing something. I don't know. I thought I remembered Brook being. I need to go back and read because it's been a while because of the flashback. But I could have sworn that Brook got caught up with the rest of the Straw Hats. I guess we'll see. But it seems like Brook is off doing something. We know Chopper's healing Gabon. So knowing what we know about Emu and how the Covenant works, it's going to be interesting to see if Sommers and Killingham take damage from the Straw Hats. It's going to be interesting to see how Emu reacts. But nah, this was a solid chapter. But all right, everybody, let me know what y'all thought about the chapter. If there's anything I may have missed that you all picked up on, I appreciate you all joining me here today. I am Crownless D King. I'm glad there's no break next week. because we get to get right back into it. And let me know what you guys think about the new video formats with me putting kind of small review at the beginning of the video and then going into the chapter reaction. Let me know if you all like that, or if you would prefer that I split up the videos with the chapter reaction and the chapter review separately. If not, I'm just going to keep doing it this way until otherwise stated, but it'll just help out. It'll just help out. I have a few health issues, and just life in general is pretty hectic these days. So making multiple videos, it gets pretty time consuming. But yeah, let me know what you all think about the chapter reaction. Stay safe, stay blessed. One love.